Hey guys, it's Lou here at EGS Comics of Alaska, and welcome to our YouTube channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and put them comments below. Let's get it started. Hey guys, it is Lou here at EGS Comics of Alaska. I am the host of the podcast, one of the owners of the shop, and I'm here to let you know what's going on with Alaska's comic book shop. First off, we want to give a shout out to TKO Studios. Thank you, thank you, thank you. These guys have stepped up. They were one of the first publishers to believe in the shop. One of the first books we ever sold at the shop was their book, Seven Deadly Sins. These guys, they put their books out in a essentially that Netflix and chill type of model where they put all the books out at once, so you're not waiting month to month or waiting until next week to figure out what's going on. They binge release it so that you get all your issues at once. It's a great model. They put out great books. We're really happy with their products, so are our customers. I am consistently selling out of their books at the shop, and we really appreciate them. These guys actually stepped up when they didn't even have to. Nobody asked them to. These guys stepped up, turned around and said, look, we know that your distributor Diamond Comics isn't hooking it up right now for obvious reasons. You know, where the warehouses are located right now, these guys are shut down. So what they did was they stepped up and said, look, if your customers come to our website, all they need to do at checkout is select your shop and we will give you 50% of that sale. That is just ridiculously generous of them. They don't need to do that. They're not obligated to. If you select Aegis Comics at checkout, 50% of that sale goes to us. That's crazy. We appreciate it though. Thank you, TKO. Also, a little shout out to EGS Expert Grading Service. They are a preferred grading service. If you want to get your books graded in a consistent manner that is in compliance with the Overstreet grading guides, if you want a transparent grading process, if you want your book graded in a manner that you're going to receive your notes that let you know exactly what's up with your book, EGS is the place to go. If you want your books to pop with those custom color match labels for your books, EGS is the place to go. Expert Grading Service. We are an official drop-off and pickup for them at the shop. Right now, with the current closures and restrictions, all you have to do is hit us up at Aegis Comics Alaska, at any of our social media at Aegis Comics Alaska, so you could hit us up on our Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. This is that one time that you can slide into somebody's DMs and not get blocked. So go ahead and hit us up, and we will make arrangements to have your book picked up at the shop and sent off, and vice versa. You know, when that book gets back, we'll make sure that we get that book to you. Now, this is for Alaska only. If you're going to hit me up from California or something, you need to go straight to EGS directly. Go to www.egscomicsgrading.com, and Tony over there will hook you up, and I promise you, you will be satisfied. Another shout out, and this one is near and dear to me, is the Lords of the Long Box. These guys spit knowledge every week. These guys are the masters. They are the senseis of the long-term spec. They don't call them the Lords of the Long Box for no reason. TiVo, Dark Side Jedi, Three Men in the Basement. These guys got you covered. Watch their YouTube channel. Subscribe to them. I promise you, you will always pick up something, some knowledge, some book that you need to add to your collection. To grab it, during their long-term spec, that is the best time to hit them up and watch them, because those books right there, those are the books that you're going to pick them up for $2, $3 in your long boxes at your favorite comic book shop. And those are the books that are going to blow up later, and you're going to be happy that you have them in your collection. And that's Lords of the Long Box. Check them out. You can follow them on Instagram. Look for TiVo or for Lords of the Long Box. And to recognize some goodness in the industry right now, Donny Cates. You guys know that Donny Cates is the artist writer, Marvel Comics right now. I mean, this dude is absolutely killing it with Thor. He killed it with Absolute Carnage. This dude right now has the Midas touch on the books that he is involved with. And you know, he's been very proactive on social media about, very vocal on social media about, hey, supporting the local comic shops, don't let them fail. And that's something we can appreciate enough. But then he took the next step and actually went to his local comic book shop, and as reported by Newsarama, he actually paid for all the pull boxes there to show with his wallet that he supported comic book shops. Very much appreciated, Donnie. We know that, you know, you're just a grunt at Marvel. At the end of the day, you're just a grunt there. You know, you're not the CEO. You're not one of the executives there. We know that you're not a multi-millionaire. And for you to dig into your wallet and do that, that's much appreciated. We see what you're doing. Thank you. And we will definitely be pushing your books when they come through the shop. And, you know, with that being said, you know, I do have to put some salt on Marvel, though. We, at the shop, I can give you the status of Alaska comic book shops. All 3 shops, to my knowledge, right now are all shut down. We're not allowed to have customers in the shop, which can be pretty destructive to income, as you can imagine. The feds are not giving us any money whatsoever. I have not received a dime from the feds. You know, Marvel, the way they supported me yesterday was they sent me an email saying, hey, here's a list of all the small business association loans that you can apply for with the feds. Thanks, Marvel. We got that news like 2 weeks ago from our local news, our local news outlets, and yeah, not really how I thought that you guys were going to step up to the plate. DC, crickets. Well, let me step back. Jim Lee has stepped up on the personal level, but the rest of DC, trash. Marvel leadership, trash. And this is coming from a comic shop that sells your stuff. Check it out, Marvel. Your whole MCU, the Marvel Cinematic Universe, was created on the backs of your comic book fans. Feel every piece of what I'm telling you right now. If it wasn't for the comic book fans that come to comic book shops and read the books about the characters that you're putting up in the movies, you wouldn't have the dollars that you're making right now. All of your stuff is inspired by those fans, by those readers, and by the books that they're reading at our shops. You won't even list the local comic book locator at the end of your credits. You won't even do that. For real? You won't even give a shout out to the source material for what's making you billions of dollars? Come on, Marvel, step it up. DC, I don't know, man. I know you guys are struggling already, so I'm not going to beat a dead dog. I actually like a lot of your books on a personal note. You know, that Batman Who Laughs, the Superman Batman, that's some good stuff right now. And I was really looking forward to Death Metal. Because I'll tell you right now, Death Metal was definitely going to crush New Warriors. But All right, I'll keep my comments to myself on that. I don't want to start losing subscribers before we get them here. So at the comic shop right now, the way you can get a hold of your books right now, your favorite books, if you got a pull box with us, the common theme with shops, I would hope the shops that are trying to stay afloat, and I hope that you could take this as a tip somewhat. If you even want to listen to the newest kids on the block in the comic shop game, first thing we do is we got that website up, and big shout out to Big Commerce, and that's where all of our books that are sitting in our racks right now. We had a choice. We could use them as insulation for the shop, or we could push them online. So we got them online right now. It's easy peasy. Go on the shop. You can do PayPal, or you can just pay with your Visa. It's a secure website, and order your favorite titles. And right now we do flat rate shipping. Flat rate shipping, $3. So you can get your books delivered straight to your home for $3 flat rate shipping. That means one book or 20 books, $3. Come on now. Where are you going to find a deal like that? The other thing we have is for you guys that have your pull boxes full of books still. And we know some of you guys are struggling, so don't worry about it, man. We're not even trying to muscle you right now. But for you guys that are fiscally capable of cleaning out your pull boxes, we offer just message us or give us a call, and we'll arrange to send you a PayPal invoice, pay for your books, and we will ship them to you. $3 flat rate shipping. Anywhere in the United States of America, we will send them to you. So don't shy away from picking up your pull list, and definitely don't shy away from supporting your local comic book shop, because that's one of the big ways of supporting the shop is by buying your books. We've got paper trades, we got graphic novels, and we got your favorite titles all at the shop. We got a kids section on the website right now to kind of correlate with our kids section at our shop, because at our shop we tried to make it where we're not a dungeon store. Our shop actually has, a really nice kind of like a Bed Bath and Beyond feel in there. Nice, clean, well lit, not dungeony at all. But we still got our back issue bins, because you're not a real comic book shop unless you got a back issue bins. Don't let anybody tell you different. Don't let any of the people that sip their coffee with their pinky up tell you that graphic novels is all you need, because that's a lie. And yeah, we got you covered here at the shop. So talking about the industry real quick and the status of the industry, at this point, we don't know if all the publishers are going to make it back. We hope so. We see a lot of them hustling right now on social media. And if they want to send their books directly to us, hey, you guys know my address. You guys have my mailing address. You guys can send the book straight to my shop and I'll sell them. But for the guys, the publishers that don't make it, or even, you've heard a lot of doom and gloom about the industry right now. The rumors with AT&T managing DC, the rumors of Marvel Comics publishing. I mean, at this point, instead of trying to suck on the lemon here, we're going to make some lemonade and look at it on the bright side. The absolute worst case scenario, the comic shops that are in it to win it, what we're going to do is we're just going to switch it up. We'll turn around and become like one of those vinyl record stores. Like my man, special shout out to Alaska Pickers in Palmer. We'll be the vinyl records of comic books. You come, and now all of a sudden, all those books that were the latest titles are now going to be the latest classics. And we'll still have you covered. We're going to keep them doors open. As soon as we can officially open them doors, those doors are getting open. I promise you that. And we are looking forward to servicing all you guys, getting you guys at the shop, enjoying all them great titles. We thank you guys for all your support and all your love. Remember that you can really help out the shop by either making those purchases at the website, or you can listen to our podcast, subscribe, and share. We're on Anchor, Spotify, we're on Apple Podcasts. We're all over the place, man. So take a look, share, subscribe it, like it. And here on this YouTube channel, please make sure that you like, subscribe, comment, tell your grandmama about us, tell your cousin about us, tell your boyfriend about us, tell your girlfriend about us, tell your wife, your kids, tell them all about us. Visit our website at www.aegiscomicsalaska.com. Maybe you'll find something that you've been looking for. And we thank you for all your support. And we'll be putting out more content as the days go by. And we thank you. Peace.